His change in tone is down to Hamas's apparent refusal to hand over its weapons. That's a must if this ceasefire is to move to phase 2. The Israeli Prime Minister also hasn't ruled out a return to fighting if Hamas doesn't demilitarise. The group's failure to return the bodies of all deceased hostages has also called the deal into question. Israel says it's upheld its part of the deal.
No surprise there. Al Arabiya's very biased coverage, and this is not the opinions or the questioning format of an individual journalist. This is policy of Al Arabiya to paint Hamas as the party in the wrong. Reporting is supposed to be unbiased. Al Arabiya intentionally omitted to say that Israel broke the ceasefire by killing now what is in double digits the number of Palestinians they've killed since the ceasefire. So what is Al Arabiya? Al Arabiya is based in Riyadh, not quite a bastion of free speech and balance, you would agree. Prior to being based in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, they were based in the United Arab Emirates. The Emirates basically leads the Arab states that are very closely aligned to Israel. And we know that Saudi Arabia, the king, or the crown prince, who is the de facto king, he's like looking for any opportunity and was even set to normalize relations with Israel. He's very close to Israel. He's very close to Donald Trump, Jared Kushner. But the Gaza genocide was like an inconvenience for him, not because he cares about the Palestinians or about human rights or about a genocide, but because he feared a backlash from his countrymen. But no one could articulate this refuting of Al Arabiya, its journalist and by extension Al Arabiya, like Norman Finkelstein did.
I find it positively disgusting that you're framing this as a failure on the part of Hamas. Are you not aware, can you really not be aware that there are 50 million tons of rubble in Gaza? Are you not aware that according to the international humanitarian organizations, it'll take until the year 2050 to clear out the rubble in Gaza?
And yet Hamas knows
now,
this too, but they still agree to it.
Well, excuse me. If Hamas says it can't find some of the bodies in the rubble, you're now blaming them for that? Can you possibly comprehend how outrageous a statement that is?
Okay.
And the fact that while we're all talking about the buried hostage bodies in Gaza, there are literally, conservatively, thousands of Palestinian bodies buried in Gaza. Are you not concerned about them as well?
It's not a zero-sum game. We can be concerned about both things at the same time.
Yeah, but you didn't mention the other bodies.